Notifications for mindfulness are flooding your screen, mixed in with app streaks and a growing library of unread spiritual books. Adding new routines to an exhausted nervous system often creates more noise, rather than the intended stillness. These additive methods treat peace as just another task on a to-do list. The hypothesis of this video suggests a subtractive approach. Enlightenment might be less about building new habits and more about stripping away the mental clutter that already exists. This state is known as zero consciousness. It represents unburdened potential, a baseline of awareness that contains everything while remaining unattached to any specific thought. Consider the ocean. The surface waves are turbulent and reactive, yet the deep water below maintains a fundamental stillness regardless of the storm above. When perception is unmediated by past conditioning or emotional baggage, reality can be experienced with immediate clarity. This zero state is a verifiable psychological baseline, accessible through systematic practice rather than blind faith. These systematic practices are outlined in a 1,000-year-old text, the Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. Vigyan refers to scientific understanding, framing the text as a technical manual for the mind. This web represents 112 distinct pathways. Each one is a specific mechanism designed to interrupt your default mental narrative and trigger a shift in perception. The breath-based pathways focus on the bridge between the body and consciousness. By consciously adjusting respiration, you can manually override automatic stress responses. Other pathways utilize sensory awareness. Focusing on the microscopic silence between sounds can help the brain drop its habit of constant labeling and categorization. The energy pathways provide a method for tracking emotional currents. This practice allows you to witness intense reactions from a stable distance, preventing the mind from getting swept up in the narrative. Human neurology is diverse, and this collection of techniques acknowledges that fact. There are enough variations to allow each practitioner to find the specific mechanism that resonates with their unique mental architecture. This manual is designed for the friction of everyday life. It can be integrated into your current schedule without the need for a monastery retreat. Your commute, office, and difficult conversations become the actual laboratory. You take an intentional breath and test these techniques in the middle of the chaos. The book provides graduated practice schedules and specific safety protocols, allowing for a structured progression from beginner levels to deeper explorations of consciousness. Success with these practices requires a mindset of radical curiosity. Every pathway should be treated as a verifiable experiment in your own perception. Intellectual understanding is only the starting point. The goal is direct experience, validated through consistent testing in your own daily environment. By engaging with these experiments, you become an active cartographer of your own mind, mapping the internal patterns that were previously hidden. Consistent practice can lead to a more stable emotional baseline. You may find that your reactions to stress become less automatic, allowing for a more composed response to daily challenges. Start with one single pathway from the 112 available. Commit to practicing that technique for just 10 minutes a day over the next 2 weeks. This consistent repetition provides the neurological frequency needed to help these new patterns of awareness take hold. The search for zero is a continuous, unfolding process of stripping away the noise to reveal your fundamental nature. You can begin your own internal experiment today. Find In Search of Zero by Kanv Sachdev on Amazon and choose your first pathway.